what I really wanted. But looking back, I can see it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me, but nothing makes sense anymore.
Decided he would rather do this room today. That's just literally, we threw everything from when we were doing Presley's room in here, so it needs to get cleaned out, make room for the baby crib there, and I need to clean out all these drawers and get them ready for all of the baby stuff. These are all the like monthly Polaroid pictures that I've been taking. Such a difference last month to this month. And then the closet in here, I have to show you after we move all of this stuff, but it's all Adam's clothes right now, so that needs to get cleaned out. Stay tuned. Since I'll be outside with the kids by their pool, I got this suit, I think last year. It's not maternity, but it works because it had like the ruching on the side. And then these shorts I got on Amazon. They're like gym shorts. They go up over the belly, but I like that you can roll them down if you are wearing them with your bathing suit or something like that. But that's how big little babe is right now. And apologies because my mirror is like horribly streaky. So we're waiting to go outside in the pool till it heats up a little bit more outside this morning. But I decided to just hop on and start getting some of the organization stuff I know I'm gonna need for organizing baby's nursery. I'm clearly in such nesting mode. I also know there's some stuff I wanna get for baby in the hospital and just that I'll need those first few weeks too. So I'm using Shop Tagger, which I'd like to thank Shop Tagger for sponsoring today's vlog. But if you've never heard of this, it's a really cool extension you can download for free. I have it downloaded right on my Google Chrome. And this way when I'm shopping, if there's anything I see that I like, I just click the Shop Tagger button and I can have it notify me when an item goes on sale, or if I see something I like that's not currently in stock, it will let me know when it comes back in stock. And I also love that I can categorize what I like into different lists. So I have a newborn must-haves list, I have a maternity clothes list, I have some back-to-school shopping lists for the kids, and this way I can be really smart about what I ultimately decide to purchase and purchase it at the time when it goes on sale. So I absolutely love using Shop Tagger to make sure, one, I'm just organized and not overbuying anything, and that I'm also staying on budget. And Shop Tagger will notify you either via email, or you can set up notifications on your phone as well. And I love that anytime I go to check out, I can use Shop Tagger and will run all of the current coupon codes and apply the one that will give me the best deal. So just makes so much sense if you're trying to be a smart shopper and save as much money as you can right now. And I will have a link down in my description box below so that you can download Shop Tagger for yourself.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm
You're trying to knock over the baby.
You.
That's not nice.
Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Oh,
I only lasted like 5 minutes in the sun, and I'm in the shade now because it's way cooler in here. But babe loves the sun. Every time I'm in the sun, I like feel the baby like push on my belly to try to get closer to the sun. The baby will definitely like sunshine.
Is that a hawk over there? A visitor coming in the kiddie pool.
Oh my god.
You see it? Is that a hawk in the playground? Go check it.
Do you see a big hawk? Oh, I think it flew away. I think it flew away. Here, come back. Let's go swimming. Well, you can get in the pool still.
Alright, Landon. I think I was wrong. I think I thought I saw something.
I swim with things down. I actually was. I saw it.
Oh my god, there's a snake! In the pool! Get out!
It's not a snake.
It's not? Looks like a snake.
It's like a whiny bug snake with the yellow one.
Let me check to see if it's real.
Snake.
Ah!
Ah!
It's just pretend.
Daddy.
Mwah. You get a kiss?
I want to get
Mwah.
oh.
No, it's still a little scary. Okay.
You guys know I love to cook, but I was really excited because Adam was saying he really wants to order buffalo wings for dinner. And I was like, yes, don't have to cook today. You like your popsicle, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like yours?
Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm going to do?
What?
Give some to my dog.
Oh, Coley is so spoiled. Aw.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's
Boy,
true.
this
No
looks
matter
new.
where I go, I'm coming home to you.
She said, hey Dad, where's mine?
Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold, no matter what I do, I'm coming home.
Spoiled dog.
And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why. I'm always feeling
So hot.
homesick.
So lunch today is pizza. We have leftover from last night. Some sliced cucumbers and raspberries. Up some cucumbers from you too. Landon just picked out his outfit after the pool. He's very Hawaiian looking.
Clown?
It looks like I'm going.
I'm gonna eat those up. Ah.
Thank you. Such a good little helper.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Thank you, Landon. Just got the kids down for their naps and we're gonna get started in here. So it'll be like our little nap time. Can we beat the clock the next 2 hours and clear this space out?
They all wanna get between us. Hungry, they went for us to take us down. I know what it takes to free us. No one but you and me. Not them, they're gonna see. When everything's said and done, I'm gonna stay on the ground. There ain't nothing gonna bring us down. Whenever the race is run, I want us to stand our ground. There ain't nothing gonna bring us down. outside, moving on. I know what it takes to free us. No one but you and me, not them, they're gonna see. When everything's said and done, I'm gonna stay on the ground. There ain't nothing gonna bring us down. Whenever the race is run, I want us to stand our ground. There ain't nothing gonna bring us down.
Serious progress in here. You can see the floor. It's amazing. But I think I'm gonna save the closet. You can see this is gonna be a project for another day. And we're just gonna take everything we like took out of this room today to Goodwill right now. But it's all a bunch of like Adam's stuff that I haven't touched in like over a year. So we will clean all of this out and transform it into baby's new closet. Oh, I got that sign made on Etsy and I really don't want to have to get rid of it. I love it. I think it would be so sweet for over the crib. But this is a little bit of an oversized nightstand. I didn't really realize that when we got it. So my ideal, I feel like it would look the nicest to have the crib up against the wall. Now the mattress, of course, is a little bit smaller than the crib. So I think it would fit, but maybe you can tell me if you've had a similar situation. Do you think it's better? Because I know you have to like kind of buy cribs. You either have to find one that can go either way or one that goes up against the wall. So would it look weird with how wide the sign is to have the crib this way? I feel like it would look a little funny, but you tell me which way you like better, long ways, or if you think up against the wall would work, and which one you think looks better. Okay, so as you can tell, outfit change. It's a new day. I actually just heated up my lunch. I made some leftover wonton soup because I was craving Chinese food last night, so we ordered Chinese food. And I just couldn't continue filming on the day of when this day in the life started because I am struggling big time. And it was just one of those things where like all of the stress and just feeling like there's so many things that need to get done that I want to get done before baby gets here, and then that need to just get done on a daily basis. And I feel like I'm just exhausted. I'm in that phase where pregnancy insomnia is happening a lot, and I feel like the house is never cleaned. I feel like I'm failing every single day. I feel like I'm a prisoner in my own home. I can't go out and do things I want to do. I haven't seen my friends since before I got pregnant, and I'm not trying to play the victim, but I'm just trying to tell you, like, this is how I feel. My feelings are valid, and I'm sure a lot of you are feeling the same exact way. And I feel like we all just have to recognize this really stinks right now. Like, it is pointless to try to sugarcoat this or try to act like this isn't hard, because then that's not addressing reality. So I will still try to be positive and look on the bright side and find the lessons and the blessings in all of this. But I had an absolute meltdown. Like, I was crying so bad. I was just like, I'm not picking up the camera again for the rest of the day. And it's just a hard time for everybody, I know. And that day turned into a really hard one. So that's why I'm telling you about it now when I've collected myself again. I did want to give you guys a home build update and just some other life updates, because I posted a Q&A on Instagram recently and I can never answer everyone's questions. I'm sorry about that, but that was a very popular one. So home build update is that we have put it on pause. So I think I shared in a previous day in the life that Adam's mom had brought up a concern. We investigated it more, and she was absolutely right. Like, Adam's parents built their house, so she was so great in the process of just giving us tips and advice and everything. And I feel like being rookies at this, it was the first time we'd ever even considered building a home. We learned so much, and again, just taking away that lesson of, wow, if we're ever to do this again, I feel like we have so much more knowledge and information to go into it. But the lot that we thought was absolutely perfect because it was in a cul-de-sac, it was flat, it was over an acre. It was everything that we thought we wanted, but the direction that the house would actually be on the lot would not work with how the back of the house was a wall of windows, because that would be west facing. And Adam's mom brought up the point of like, you will have really harsh direct sunlight the majority of the day. Like, do you want that? And just considering what I do for a living, where lighting, I'm in the house all the time filming, that's so important. I actually have a couple of rooms in our house that, because they're west facing, I can only film on them if it's a really cloudy day or like very early in the morning. And I was just like, yeah, that's not gonna work. That's where the kitchen would be, where the family room would be. So it was one of those things, being first time home builders, a lesson that we learned that now we will be thinking about too. I think whether we ultimately end up moving or if we end up building, but it's on pause for right now. I'm also going to take it as a blessing of, I'm already so stressed out and struggling as it is. It's probably a good thing not to have that compounded with all the decisions that you have to make in the home building process. I know that's what so many people even said when I asked for advice, of that this is a really stressful time. It can be very stressful. It can be a lot of hard decisions. It's a lot of money. So I think this is fine. We can focus on little babe and this house and some of the things that I want to do around here, which our plates are very full. We are very fortunate, and I absolutely love this house. I think I've shared that with you guys. You know, it was really Adam who wanted to move, and I could stay in this house forever if Adam wanted to. Even though it was really exciting to start that process, it really would have been a dream come true to get to pick out all of the finishes and have everything the way you want it, and have a home designed for you and your family. And the only other thing that I've just been thinking about is, I think now that we are having our third, we never knew if we were gonna have a third. So for me, now that we are pregnant with our third and we've been talking about it more, I think the likelihood of a fourth is probably pretty good, just because of the age gap between Landon and Presley and now this new baby. We're gonna have to see how we feel once little babe is actually here, but I do see it being very likely that we will be having a fourth, so that this baby and then hopefully the fourth baby could be as close in age as Landon and Presley are, instead of there being more of a gap. But again, who knows? All these things are unknowns, but I just say that because if we do have that, the home that we would maybe want to build for having 4 kids might be a little different than the one that we were considering just when we were like, okay, we're gonna have 3 kids. We don't know if we'd necessarily have a fourth or not. So I'm just gonna trust his timing. I trust him in everything in his plan for us and our family. So that's where we're at with that right now. And then I also wanted to just give a life update on the school situation, because I know I've talked about that on Instagram, and I made my back to school prep video where our state did say they're going back. Our district recently announced that they've pushed back school at least a week. It's going to start off with every other day, and then it's all really dependent on the level of emergency in our state. And our state did just place a mandatory face mask order. So stuff just isn't looking good. Like, it just continues to seem to look worse and worse. And I listened to a podcast that I probably shouldn't have listened to. I'm trying to like avoid as much bad news as I can, or just have Adam fill me in on what I need to know. But I listened to a podcast about the 1918 flu, and what was scary in it is it talked about how the flu essentially mutated. So even though right now they're saying kids aren't really being affected by this, I feel like it's not the first time that I've heard about the flu getting stronger, or the flu mutating, or the flu changing its pattern. And all I can think of in my head is, so we send all of our babies to school, and what if the flu mutates? And I don't want that for any family. Like, I cannot imagine the pain of losing a child after losing my dad. Like, I'm very sensitive to, I feel like, grief because of everything that I went through with my dad. And as much as I want our kids to have this school experience, like I remember the things I did in kindergarten. I remember my kindergarten teacher. I remember projects we did. We were the red room. I remember what my locker looked like. We did this apple thing on the floor where we like did a graph of red apples, green apples, yellow apples. I know it's weird. Like I remember so much of my kindergarten experience, and it makes me feel so sad that Landon won't have that experience this year, and that even Presley, who's supposed to be starting preschool, isn't going to have the opportunity to be with other kids her age because of COVID and homeschooling. Homeschooling is just what we should be doing for our family. And I want to say that without judgment of anyone else, because I know that there are situations where you don't even have a choice. Your kids have to go to school because of your job, your child care, and I just think no matter what, this is a really hard choice because there are so many benefits to sending your child to school, especially socially, depending what age there are. And this is hard for all of us. So I don't know, I feel like I need to say to everybody, try not to judge anybody else's decision. If somebody's sending their kid to school or if somebody's choosing to homeschool, I just think we need to be supportive at this time and be loving to everyone, because this is a really hard time. Like, I am sure I'm not the only person who's had a breakdown in the middle of the day and cried and feels like they're losing their mind and doesn't know what the right decision is and is just trying to figure all of this out. So let's just be kind, let's just be loving, let's just be supportive. Let's not judge each other's decisions. But I always say this, if you need a prayer, leave it down in the comments, because I know that this is a really hard time for everyone. So I'm happy to pray for you. Oh, this day in the life, it just keeps on. Forgot to film dinner, and I didn't film bedtime because I was working on another video today, which you guys will see on my channel in I think 2 weeks is when I have it planned for. But Adam ended up giving the kids their baths and putting them to bed, so I could finish up that while he was doing that, which I appreciate so much, because I feel like we have to be a team at this point, between trying to get our work done during the week and just managing the childcare between the two of us so that we can actually have weekends together as a family where we're not working. Because that was what we noticed at the beginning of COVID, was because I would take over the majority of the childcare, then I would be working all weekend, and it just felt like we never had family time of all the four of us. It was like me and the kids would have our time, and he would then have his time with the kids, but all four of us weren't really hanging out, and it just didn't feel nice. So I'm trying really hard here. But I'm gonna clean up the kitchen and head to bed. But just thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much, and if you're new, I hope you subscribe and join my channel for more day in the lives and cleaning and homemaking videos. And I can't wait to see you in my video on Monday. Bye, loves.
When you came over, my heart was on its way out. I wasn't sober, and I was thinking out loud. I spoke of your bravery, your wit and audacity, of coming over and letting go of